preaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage, we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order, treading dangerous ways. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them upper cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off of the brains. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough.
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. This this defense for the Jags, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On the quick break.
Stroud completes this out wide. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jaguars nothing.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now he's going to step up and run. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Stroud. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 19.
17 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Bashal Tootin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Rip, 23.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Lawrence. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Brian Brzee. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
46-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Hey, Ron.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Jaguars at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, so high.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Here we go.
And they'll run with ETN. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Ralph, son.
Lawrence. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he's got Pierce. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Stroud out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. This now a 3rd and 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, 40 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Jaguars 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshore Tootin from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Look at high, look at high. 18, that's it. Buggy. 19 Texas. 11.
Stroud looking to throw. Left side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught at the 25.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Let the hot. Buggy.
Stroud working out of the gun. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas, and this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Easy. Read him. Son,
Straight ahead, ETN. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Lawrence. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Oh, ready? 18, that's it. 19 Texas. Hey, uno more.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll look to throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
11, Agate.
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Hey, go. Hey, kill.
They'll run with ETN. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Red on red.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
On the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now they'll shift things around. Lawrence will throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he's brought down.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
And Stroud now to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on a sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
TJ. Hey, uno more.
Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Sirline connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hey, Soko, hot.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Hey, go.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence looking long for Thomas. That is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18. Outside.
Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Stroud looking to change the play.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Stroud to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Oh, hey. 18. 19 Texas.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
They'll run. This is Glacial Tootin. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up? South.
Stroud looking to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've done it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
At the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Stroud. On the RPO. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. C.J. Stroud. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Hey, son.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
But in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Lisa 24. Son, it's on.
Lawrence. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ralph.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Touchdown. Travis Hunter. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense